What's going on? It's Count Justice, producer of New Flame, Chris Brown, Usher, Rick Ross, Boss. Originally from Los Angeles, California, and Atlanta, half and half. I got into producing, I would say, when I was 14 years old. I went to performing arts school. I played in the jazz band, and I used to always try to start a band. I tried to start like a rock band. I tried to start other bands, and like no one would join the band with me. I was like so bummed out. But one day I figured out that I could like be my own band. So, I had a Korg Triton, and I'm like, yo, I have 16 tracks to record any type of drum or sound. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be my own band. And that's how I started making beats. When I make beats, I usually use Pro Tools 10 and the MPC hardware and software. Weapon of choice, all day, every day. The way the New Flame beat came about, it's kind of an interesting story. I had been in the studio all night trying to come up with like something, and nothing was happening. Just bummed out, I was tired, so I laid down on the couch and I went to sleep. I don't even remember what I was dreaming about at the time, but I heard the melody in my head and I just woke up. And I went straight to the keyboard, opened up a session, named it Woke Up, and found the melody and just kind of took it from there. And, started building, came out pretty dope. The way it got to Chris Brown is through a dude by the name of Keith Thomas. Keith, being in the studios a lot in Atlanta, he's just a dude that's always grinding around, and, we see each other all the time. We hang out, we kick it. He used to always ask me for beats. I was kind of bullshitting, but he heard me playing that beat one day, and he was like, yo, what's up, Joe? You don't want to get no money? So he calls me a week later, and he's like, yo, I'm in LA. I'm at this Chris Brown camp. Send me the motherfucking beats. I send him the beats. A week and a half later, he calls me back and it's like, yo, you got to smash. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, you got two. Chris gonna cut them, and I was just blown away. And it's crazy, I sent off some beats. And the next thing you know, life has changed. My life has changed drastically since the New Flame beat. I'd say more so because I was focused on film and other things at the time, and I had been doing music this long, so they opened a window, gave me an opportunity, and I made a beeline. So more focused on that, but got some plans for some things to combine the two in the future. So, but most importantly, I get to do what I love and what I've always wanted to do every day. And that's pretty fucking amazing. R&Bass is a lifestyle. I always had a connection with, artists like T-Pain and The Dream. They were a big influence on me. And then Kanye started to do Drake, and it just, kind of was a wave. And I identify with that, my age and things that I'm into. And it's dope to actually have a lane or something to label that, you know what I mean? For a long time it was out there, but there was no way to identify it specifically, So R&Bass to me is the perfect name and explanation for everything that I love and the music I do.